Hi guys, I'm just going to bring you a quick video review. Today we're going to be looking at the SG Players Edition cricket bats. So we're going to start off with India's flagship players, which is the HP33, the KLR1 and the RP17. So these are the main sponsored players for SG, and these bats are priced slightly higher than all of the other players' bats. And the only thing I can think of is because these guys are the flagship players in the India international team. So basically this sticker says the MRP is 68349, which equates to, in the current exchange rate, around £720 RRP. So we've got these listed at £679.99, so they're not cheap. They're not for everyone, but they're in line with all the players' bats that are currently on the market. The handle on this one is slightly thicker at the bottom, tapers to a slightly thinner round. I would say it feels a little bit flatter, so it goes outwards rather than upwards. So your conventional semi-oval would probably be a little bit more up that way, whereas this one, it goes outwards. So it's a slightly thicker feel, but it's slightly flatter, if that makes sense. But it feels really nice in the hands, gives it a really nice balance. I believe this bat is around 2.5 to 10. All the weights and measurements are listed on the website, along with pictures of the actual bats as well. Performance wise on this one, goes really nice. I feel this one's a little bit softer than some of the other ones. You're getting some fairly deep seam indentations, which suggests this is going to take a little bit of knocking in, not too much knocking in, but normally the SG bats feel like they're pretty much ready to go straight out of the packet. This one's probably going to take a little bit of time to knock it in and play it in, but the performance is still really nice, as you can see, and it's a stunning looking bat if you just look at those grains. So I'll just try and count them up for you now. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 grains on this particular one, and a little bit of heartwood there as well. Lovely profile shape, that middle position, spine rounded off into the toe, nice thick edges, good size spine, tiny little bit of wood taken out, and a nice thick toe. So yeah, that's the Hardik Pandya HP33. We'll move on now to the Rishabh Pant. So this is the RP17 with this stunning blue black camo colorway, and you've got a bright orange grip. If you have a look at this one, there is a little bit of shape again. This one's slightly thinner, maybe a slight semi-oval at the right at the bottom if you hold it right down there, round up towards the top of the handle, and it's on the medium to thin side, I would say. Just look at the size of the edges on this one, absolutely massive. 42mm edges, 27mm at the edge of the toe, and a 65mm spine. There is a tiny little bit of wood taken out. I think this is a common thing on the SG bats for this year. They are taking a little bit of wood out just to help with the balance and the pickup, and the middle positions are slightly moved up, which gives it a lovely shape, very extended middle position, and you're getting these big edges and profiles. So yeah, it's a lovely shape, and this one's the lightest at 28.9 ounce. So yeah, an absolute monster. Just look at that toe. You can see very little wood taken out, grains very nice, and you've got lots of grains as well, guys. I'll try and count them up for you. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think there's 16, but I might have miscounted. 16 grains on this particular one. Lovely balance and pickup. Even with the thinner handle, it picks up really nice. So that middle position being moved slightly upwards, that tiny little bit of concaving, certainly helped with the balance and the pickup of the bats. And I'll just show you how this one responds with the SG test ball. This one absolutely flies, really goes well. So yeah, an absolute rocket, guys. So that's a special bat, that one. So that's the RP17. Moving on now to the KLR1, the KL Rahul bat. Stunning looking again. We'll just start with the grains. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think there's about 15 grains on that one. Stunning. A little bit of hardwood again. Lovely profile. Nice big spine. Nice big edges. That weight carried down into the toe. Nice thick toe as well. Very little wood taken out, you can see there. Lovely thick toe. Handle thickness, medium thickness, slight semi-oval feel at the bottom, right down at the bottom, round towards the top. Balance wise, it feels nicely balanced. This I think is about £2.10, and it probably feels half an ounce lighter than the dead weight. Ping wise again, absolutely flies. So for me, the Hardik Pandya one felt a slightly bit softer, not as responsive as the RP17 and this KLR1. Both of these bats absolutely fly straight out of the packet. So yeah, fantastic bats. All these three bats are $679.99. They come with this back cover, which is the SG Players back cover. It's a nice fancy looking back cover. The only thing that I will say is with this zip is a little bit tight getting the bat in and out of the case, so you've got to be careful not to catch the corner of the shoulder on the actual zip, but otherwise it's a nice back case. You just got to be careful taking your bat and putting it in and out of the case, that's all. So it could do with being maybe the zip going down a little bit further, just to make that opening a little bit wider, to make it easy to put your bat in and out. So yeah, that's it for this video. We will be looking at the other bats in the next video. So we will, this will be part 1. I think there's going to be part 2 and part 3. We've got 9 players bats, so we don't want to make the videos too long. So we'll just split it up into 3 parts, and then people who want to look at certain bats can just watch certain videos. Right then guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye.